right, you're going to learn how to create a gesture drawing, which is a quick sketch, useful for creating people quickly and fast to show movement. So to start, you want to make sure that you have a pen that you don't erase or you're not tempted to erase, because it does not matter if you make mistakes, you draw right over them. And to start, you're just going to start with the head. The head is an oval shape, so make sure we're going oval. Notice how I did not slowly draw the head. This is nothing like contour. Contour is a slow, steady outline. This is quick, fast. You want to get it down for drawing children or people playing or dancing. Remember that there's joints to everybody. So the head has a joint, which is a neck, and the neck then is connected to shoulders. It's just a little nub for a neck there. The shoulders are about 3 heads wide, so make sure you make them about 3 heads wide, just with a line. And then I always draw the torso in next. Usually your torso is thinner as it goes down, usually. Nice long torso there. Then your legs do not come out of your stomach, so we have to make sure we have a hip bones in here. So we have some sort of bending feature if you want to bend over. Here's the hip bones, and then out of the hip bones we have our quadriceps and our knees. Look at how I make little joints here quickly. We have the shins and the calves. And then we have little joints here for our ankles. And then most people just don't know how to draw a foot going forward. So they draw paddle feet, or what I call penguin feet. So everybody walks sideways, right? Put their foot out. So here's a quick little tip for how to draw a foot forward. You draw a straight line and a little half circle on top. Connect it backwards to the back of let's say this is a shoe. Then you can add shoelaces, and there you go. There's the front of the shoe, the toe pointing at you. So if you want a foot facing forward, go ahead and draw like that half circle, connect it back to the ankle, and now we have a shoe facing forward. We don't have to walk like a penguin. All right, back up to the arms. So the arms, we have to make sure they're nice and long. When you're standing straight up, your arms, your fingertips will touch about middle of your quadricep right there. So that's what I'm aiming for. Shoulders, joints up there, so we can throw a baseball. Connect to biceps, as large as you need to make them. And your elbow, forearm coming down, wrist, and then don't worry about fingers. We're just going to put a little paddle hand in place. If the arm is going up, maybe you can touch the head up there. We can have the bicep going up, elbow, forearm, wrist, and just a paddle hand. Don't worry about fingers right now, because this is a quick sketch. This should take about 30 seconds so that we can get some movement down. So if we're going to start this over again but have them in a different position, let's say, again, head, quick, a little oval, neck, 3 heads wide for the shoulders, torso coming in like this. Let's say he is stepping up on something. We have to have hips because the legs do not come out of your stomachs. And we can have the quadriceps going this direction then. Knee, calf and shin, ankle, foot, and then we have a quadriceps going down, knee, calf and shin, foot, forward facing foot here. That's the toe coming up. And then maybe we have one arm going up. Maybe they're doing a fancy little dance or reaching for something. This is the elbow, forearm, wrist, paddle hand. And then maybe the other arm's just hanging low. So we have the shoulder, in case you want to throw a baseball. Bicep, elbow, forearm, wrist, paddle hand. And again, make sure the arm is nice and long. If you stand up right now, you'll notice that your fingertips touch the middle of your thigh, so make sure they're nice and long. The other thing you also have to notice is that people are about 7.5 to 8 heads tall. So if we would measure this head, we should be able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I drew this guy too short. His legs should come down a little bit longer to make them in proper proportion. All right. Couple other tips and tricks. Let's say you have a person sitting down here, and then maybe they're sitting down cross-legged. Here's the head, the shoulders, 3 heads wide, torso. Again, I'm not worried about mistakes because I can just draw over the top of what I have. If they're sitting down cross-legged, their knees are going to be facing you. Here's a knee. Here's a knee. All right, and then their calves, or their quads might be going in, and then their calves going down with their feet crossed. We gotta have them crossing over, okay? And then maybe arms up above the head. I don't know where the arms are going to be. This is supposed to be a fast, quick sketch. Praying in front of the fire. Next one, let's say you are drawing somebody who is bending over to pick up something here. Arms, shoulders, arm, hand, like that. Arm, or the, sorry, that's not an arm. Those are the hips, quadriceps, knees, and so on. They're standing on the side. So this is a side view of them. Notice how the shoulder is this way. I didn't have to draw the straight line because the shoulder is facing us as well as that. And then I can draw the leg and the other arm on the other side depending upon the movement. So it's going to be really quick and fast. And once you have this part down, again, head, neck, don't forget the neck. Shoulders 3 heads wide. It's meant to be fast. It's not meant to be step by step. Once you have this part down, look at how fast this goes, real fast, so that you can have the people moving in the directions that you want them to move. If you want this guy, I know the dab is dead, but if you want him dabbing, maybe his hand goes back like this in front of his face, other arm down by his side. Once you have the basic sketch done, this is how comic book artists do it. They have the basic sketch on how they want to make it. Then you can go ahead and add in some clothes. Maybe they're wearing a big baggy t-shirt here. So now I'm going to add in the clothes, and this can be in a different color pen if I wanted to be. Here's the t-shirt on top. Maybe they've got shorts on, and the shorts are a little bit baggier. Okay. Maybe they're wearing a bracelet, or you can make some fancy shoes on them, however you want to add it. Maybe this person has some wild hair coming off of the top here, or wearing some sunglasses. So after you have the basic sketch down, then you can go back and start adding in the clothes. So that's how you quick gesture draw. Just remember that you have joints. There's a mannequin in the room that you can look at too that has all these joints connected to them. And after you get this done, you can basically draw any pose that you want if you remember the correct proportions and you remember to give them the proper angles. So ask Mrs. Ahrens or myself if you have more questions. But there you go. Try it out. Bye.